My name is Esther. I'm a data analyst. This is my ninth year in data analytics. That's about 10, almost 10 years, right? So I get this message a lot. What's the roadmap? Can you give me a roadmap? Can you give me a roadmap? And I'm like, I think I'll just do a video on that. You have access to downloading this link. If you scroll down the page, you see a download button. However, I would like that you stick around because this video is 10 times just is better than just you downloading because I'm going to say a lot of things that is not in this document, right? So let's get straight into it. And yes, this video is for those who want to learn data analysis on their own, or you're already learning on your own, right? Like you are learning on YouTube, you paid Coursera or Udemy pre-recorded classes. Like you don't if you don't have a tutor, you don't have a tutor or a mentor, then this video is for you. But if you have a physical tutor, like someone you can always go to ask questions, or someone that is teaching you both either physically or virtually, then this video is not for you. So I think at this point I'll give you 2 seconds so you just exit. Anyways, so let's get straight into it. Roadmap of becoming a data analyst, systems to becoming an income earning data analyst, because at the end of the day, we want to make money, right? Good. So learn the foundation, the tools. I tell people that data analysis is not Microsoft Excel, Power BI, Python, and likes. All of these tools are a means to an end, right? Analyzing data, reporting data, helping business or organizations make smarter decisions. That's the end. But how do we get to that end? We use tools like Microsoft Excel, Power BI, SQL, and the likes, right? Good. Now, start from the basics like Microsoft Excel. It is versatile, it is universal, right? It's the first thing that they will even ask you. Now, let me give you a scenario. I see beginners learn Python, and I'm like, why are you doing this to yourself? When we were in school, right, and we were taught mathematics, you know there is further maths, right? That's the advanced maths. There is no way you will know the y, the x, if you don't know simple algebra, simple quadratic equations. This is not a math class. I'm just telling you that you start from the basics before. So avoid videos on YouTube that says advanced data and that's not for you. Anything you see advanced Microsoft Excel, leave that alone, right? You can only watch advanced videos when you've already consumed the beginner friendly videos. So start from the basics. Learn the basics of Microsoft Excel, right? Learn how to use Microsoft Excel, learn about the interface, learn how to clean data, how to pivot table, um, pivot charts, creating dashboard, Power Query, and the likes. Learn the basics of Microsoft Excel. Afterwards, learn Power BI. Afterwards, learn SQL, structured query language. Afterwards, you can then learn Python. When you learn Python, that's not all. Like you can then passively start learning other things like Looker Studio, Tableau, R. Just the learning doesn't stop, first of all. But what will get you a job? What can get you there? These first four that I listed here. You know, the funny thing is, you can also even learn just two out of this Microsoft Excel and Power BI, and you still get a job. It's very possible. And then the next, you see, the thing with getting a job in data analytics is it depends on you. It depends on how crazy and resilient you can be. Now, work on projects. You hear this a lot. What is project? Basically, anything you learn, go and practice. So you see what you've practiced, that's a project. So if you learn how to create pivot tables, go and practice that, and you already have a project, right? That's a project. So if you do 5 projects in Excel, 5 projects in Power BI, 5 projects in SQL, 5 projects in Python, altogether you've created 20 projects. That's incredible, right? Then join a community. While you are, you can even join a community before start learning. You can join a community before your project or after your project, whatever. Just join a community. A community will help you to learn, to grow, to know what people are talking about. It will help you connect with other data analysts, right? In case you don't know this, Techadem has a WhatsApp community for data analysts like you. If you're not there yet, click on the link in our bio, Instagram bio, and you're going to see the community group. However, the data analysis community. However, this particular document also has the link to it. So if you download the document, you have access. The link to the community group is there. I'm hopeful you will get that. Yeah, next thing is get a mentor. Now you're learning on your own. You start learning Microsoft Excel. Good. What happens if you get stuck? What happens if you get stuck and you don't know how to go? You've watched videos, you've Googled it, you've asked ChatGPT and all of those things, right? But you still don't know. Then what? Get a mentor. I made a video already on how to get a mentor. It's on our YouTube channel. If you don't have money to pay for a paid mentorship, then go get a free mentorship. You see, in this space, you can do a lot of things for free. But sometimes people don't have the discipline to follow through. If you're learning on your own, if you like, you read. If you like, you don't read. If you like, you watch video. If you like, don't. But when you pay somebody, you have to show up, right? But still, whether it's paid or free, get a mentor. One way to also get a mentor, like the fastest way, is actually to pay for a course. Yes, pay for a data analysis course where they have a tutor that is going to be teaching you in a live class, live virtual class or live physical class. It's either virtual or live. Then the next thing, so get a mentor. That's the next thing. The next thing is build a portfolio. Especially when you're building your portfolio, you need a mentor. So let's talk about portfolio. Why do you even need to talk? Do you need to build portfolio, and why do people talk about it? Have you ever wanted to employ someone or like hire the service of a photographer? The first question you ask the photographer is, can I see your work? Or can I see your Instagram handle? You check the Instagram handle, like, oh, okay, okay, it looks like it, right? You are happy with what you see or you're not, and you decide whether or not to go with that particular photographer. That's the same thing with your portfolio. People look at your portfolio and like, oh, okay, entry level, okay, it works with us, okay, fine. They'll make their decision, right? So your portfolio is a collection of your work. So if you've done 10 dashboard, it's on your portfolio, they can view it, right? Apply for jobs. In fact, I tell people that, and that's one of the things you get to learn if you're, enrolled with Academ. When you're learning anything for 10 hours, you're learning a skill for 10 hours, spend another 20 hours learning how to sell your skill. Because at the end of the day, while we're spending a lot of time learning these skills, putting our portfolios and projects together, is to get a job, to make money, right? I love myself so much. The first time I started learning data analysis, it was way 10 years ago. And I remember I actually got my first job, even when I was not good at what I was learning. And thank God I did, because after the first job, the second job, the third job, my first 5, 10 jobs were even bad jobs. You will always have that bad jobs. And then, boom, right? Here we are today. I've analyzed data for people across the world, different countries, for companies, for individuals, for NGOs, for even religious organizations, right? So, yeah. Then keep learning. The growth does not stop. Keep upskilling. You can even be one article in a week, right? Just keep learning. Learn with your community, learn faster with other community, grow, stay motivated and consistent when you see other analysts on board, right? So we have the community, you can click on that and pay for a course or a mentorship if you can, right? A mentor or a tutor will give you a structured learning path step by step. You avoid wasting your time and avoid a lot of mistakes. We have two class options in case you want to just enroll with us. We have the group classes and we have the one-on-one training. Whatever works for you. You see our website, find it, click on it, and get started. I hope this video was helpful. If it is, I can drop a comment in the comment section in one of our posts. Like I can drop a comment on that one of our posts, and yeah.